Alright. Let's get this show on the road. So, defense is pretty normal. I like seeing the smoke and the pulse on this map because you're going to play on the lower side as well of the map. So, having control of the lower side with a smoke means that you can just sit there and just have the smoke behind the objective. And he's just going to keep opening fire. He's got 3 gas grenades that last pretty much a lifetime. And each one of them can delay the enemies for 15 to 20 seconds at least. So you can basically measure the effect of remote gas grenades in light years. Unfortunately, you can't because light years are a measure of distance and not time. So for all you nerds are like, oh yeah, it makes total sense. No. You got it there. Alright. So, the pulse. That is the pick that I want to see. And that's why they're going to keep that pulse so far away from everybody else, because his job is to spot out. And you see, the Ash trying to peek in here. Cygnus not going to find much just yet. He's going to fall back out of the lower side there in the trench. General Trump has been banned by BattleEye. We're going to make anti-cheat great again. We're going to build a wall. I'm going to make Blackbeard pay for it. And that's exactly what you got last patch. There we go. Jumping on in. Cygnus taking down one of Valkyrie's cameras down. Oh, there we go, little buddy. You gotta get taken down. Now, you do see the Hibana with the Kairos out, so definitely getting ready for some sort of entryway from the top side. That would not be too shabby. You see reinforced flooring down below. Camera's gonna get shot down. Claymore set up. This way we won't be seeing too many rear flanks. But again, there is a player here up on the top, and does Druzor know what's going on? No, he does not. That'll be Yuk to get the kill with the MP7. Chat my toxico Chernobyl. Well, what do you want to do? I wish Vapo was here to help out with the moderation in chat. Unfortunately, not going to be the case just yet. So, Penny S. That's a great name, by the way. Picking with a Capichao. Yuk finally taken down, but they do end up losing an Ash and a Thatcher. And both of these are huge losses because on the enemy team, on the defense, you had a Bandit and also you had yourself a Jaeger. And those will only be countered by the fact that you have an Ash and a Thatcher, but both lost. You're going to rely a lot on the Capitao, who has the job of pulling enemies back. He's already used his crossbow shot, so can't really spam them down onto the objective. Oh, it turns back at the last second. You still have a player coming in from behind. That is the Jaeger. Moves right into him. Can't get the kill. And the double spray from Zigera. The XM1014 will clean this one up. You see a bullet for my Valentine here. I want to call him just that. BFMV, my friend. Getting the kill. That'll make it 2-0 for MOPA. Again, that one up top means that you just add an extra round. So it's 2-0 for MOPA. Now let's see what the attack is going to consist of. An IQ. This is basically one of the few maps where we're going to see an IQ. But I think IQ should start being part of the meta more and more. Now, why do I say that? Because most defenses have been looking like this. Sometimes you have a smoke, sometimes you have a dock, sometimes you're basically exchanging having either a bandit or a Jaeger for having a Valkyrie for having basically a Valkyrie, a Doc, and a Pulse on certain maps. Make anti-cheat great again. Exactly, Aria.
Camera activated.
Alright. There's attack phases. Cygnus getting the first kill on a 1, so that's the IQ taken out. Basically, the entire clutch play for MOPA has been eliminated as 1 taken down, so no more IQ. When I say that, I realize that it is not an insult to MOPA that they've lost IQ. They have lost the operator IQ. Right. So Zagata trying to scout out here before moving on to objective. His teammates are along the line, so Nisk already setting himself in, but losing a player in the beginning for the attack is not the best situation to be in. A spray, and oh my god, bullet. Well done as he sprays through the wall and gets the headshot on a Cygnus. Here's skill number 2. Oh my god, the smoke has been taken down, and that is a huge kill. All that remains now is the Val defending the site, as well as the Rook, but also on the top side by the tower. It is Calvin on the Bandit. As an illegal immigrant in the USA, I'm offended by your commenting. No problem, mate. I'm all here to offend you. So, diffuser is going to get retaken. It is a 3v4 situation, so definitely not impossible, especially when you're playing here on the defensive, in a very good defensive position. Though Flash comes in, that's a Valkyrie eliminated, and Doug's gonna turn around with a P90, get shot immediately. Nesk is on fire, and he spots Calvin. He wants to go for some more kills, sprays in, and he almost takes him down. Calvin low HP, and it's a 1-1 spot here against the player in the back, but we're gonna see a bomb diffuser set down. Grenade's gonna force Calvin out of position as he peeks on out, and MOPA will take him down with Yok on the bearing 9 for the Hibana. There we go. One more round. So 3 so far for the attackers at Soto Sopa. I don't know how many of you here actually watch one of the greatest series in history of TV, in my opinion, aka South Park. But if you do, then you'll probably know what Soto Sopa is. All right, so very normal lineup here. I like seeing the pulse as always, but in my mind, like, I don't know about you, but I think Snarfex, this play for ITZ, of course, now Nix Erevo, is one of the greatest pulses of the region because of the way that the entire team plays around the pulse. Instead of being, you know, Pulse is gonna spot and then Pulse is gonna get the kill. It's Pulse that plays passive and only spots out for his Valkyrie to go around, and that's why you see at times a Doc Valkyrie Pulse type of combo, because it is so effective. There we go. Bot's gonna get taken down, and they're gonna scale up on here, trying to take down the top side as Penny S I love seeing these names.
A bomb has been located.
Going in, Calvin, spotting one player. He knows this will be their target so far. It is the pulse detected in the back. And with a reinforced wall, one can just stay behind. Zigueira is spotted as well on the pulse here behind. As he goes in for the reload.
Heartbeat sensor activated.
And he's going to get those pulses. So he realizes what is going on around him. And he does have an APS module right next to him.
Heartbeat sensor deployed.
Still not getting a pulse just yet. Imagine if Pulse could see through the entire map. That would be great. Nice. So Sigis gonna be able to get one kill, but they do end up losing two. Now leaves only the Ash and their Twitch alive. Not the best spot to be in here. Especially with Zigueira already spotting him out. And one can immediately turn around and get that shot. Especially with only one wall here. There we go, leaving one alive. So low on the Ash is Cygnus. And it's Doug. FPS Doug. Boom! Headshot! You know, some people know what I'm on about. Smoke's going to be used in here just to delay things as much as possible. Less than 30 seconds remains until the end here, but Zigueira goes in for the kill. Gets one, and it's one for, one MOPA. Going in for the spray and the SMG-11. Drop shots his enemy to death. And gets round number 4 on the board for Team Soto Sopa. And yes, indeed, it's the infected Ruffux. If some of you might be asking, like, what is Liga 6? Liga 6 is Go For, basically. If you don't know what Go For is, then Go For is a weekly cup that's held on ESL for many games. Basically a way for people to, you know, play and win a bit of cash at the end of it for at least most of the bigger games. Rainbow Six being obviously one of them. So there is a cash prize at the end of this for the winning team. But it's basically like this for the Brazilian scene. The Brazilian scene has Liga 6. They have, well, the international tournaments like the Invitational is going to be up very soon. But they also have Elite 6, which is a BR only, or a Latin American only type of tournament. Mostly Brazilian. That's basically it. So Liga 6 is just like your Go For NA, just like your Go for EU. If, you know, you didn't know. So, you're going to see an IQ pick. And again, the IQ pick is done for a reason. She's here to counter the enemy bandit. She's here to counter the enemy Val as well, the Valkyrie. And any eventual, you know, you have your Jaeger, you have your bandit, you have your Valkyrie. All three very much do rely on these bots. So the IQ, very good on taking them out. Of course, we won't be talking about the IQ booty here. All we're going to talk about is this drone that's moving in, scouting things out. Gonna spot the Valkyrie is actually opting out for the Spas 12, so they know why they're picking this side for the defense. As well, the tower is not really picked for a very good reason. It's very difficult to defend unless you have somebody up top. Now, team kill coming in. One is going to get shot down by Bullet. Bullet taken down after he frags one for himself. It is a 3v3 situation. Zigueira taken down, but two very quickly coming in for Team MOPA. It leaves the Ash and the Hibana alive. And it's Doug X who's going to spray down to try and get the kill. Oh, and he puts just a bit of damage low, but unable to get the final shot in to actually hit it. Gonna try to move on down. Spots the leg, spots the head, and gets the kill on a Nesk. Doug, can he do it? He's gonna get detected as he goes along outside. Needs to clean up the final player on the board here. He moves back in, destroys the bots, but he's very afraid, and he very much should be. He's gotta get on it here. Fake diffuses, and it's all about the timing here. He has no more time. He spots him. Yoke, what are you doing? Does he have enough time? He's gonna have barely enough. No, it's just a second. Too little.
Attacker mission successful.
And that'll be the round lost out as Doug taking way too much time there. Almost did it, but needed it that extra second and a half or so. So GG, it will be MOPA to take our game.